watching 13 News, Kansas News Leader.
Good afternoon and welcome back into Midday in Kansas. Wrapping things up with Charlene, Patton, and the Kansas Soybean Commission. If you're watching this morning, we made some easy chips and dip kind of thing, with a healthy twist to it with a soy twist as well. Another kind of easy recipe. We're following that theme today, something easy for the kids to take part in, right, Charlene?
We do. This is a granola bar, and it's easy to make, and you can involve children of all ages again in this. And you know, if you have a family, let the little ones help measure and dump the measuring into here and help stir. And then the older ones can do some of the other things to get everybody involved.
Absolutely. The ones that have a little more priority to them. I'm going to be adding some of these ingredients, right?
You are. Real quick, I'm going to show, did you see how this has come to a
nice
boil?
And bubbling, yeah.
So we want to just let that simmer for 1 minute, which we've just done here, and I'm going to turn that off so that that'll be ready. You are going to add dried cherries in here. Now you can use other fruits, so if your kids want to use raisins or apricots or something else, and then you have a half a cup of roasted soy nuts. Yes. And I might say the mixture you put that in is 2 cups of oatmeal. It's almonds, coconut, and some wheat churn.
Okay.
I put that in the oven and roasted it because you could see how it was kind of toasted, and did that for about 10 minutes till it was nice and toasted. Now we're going to pour this hot mixture on here, and this is going to help just seal the deal.
Oh,
It'll
man.
make it all
Deal
stick
is sold.
together. There you go. There we go.
And then we're going to make, do you want me to use this spoon? Is that all right?
Yeah,
okay.
You can mix that up really good. And when that mixture is warm, you want to make sure that you put it in there, because then when that gets all mixed up, we're going to put this in this baking dish. I'll just kind of set that there so everybody can see it. It's about an 11 by 7 inch baking dish. I grease the bottom of it and then put wax paper on there because that'll help us lift it out, and then grease that, sprayed it with some vegetable spray.
Okay.
This is a recipe that I was telling you that my 2-year-old grandson loves.
Oh, yeah.
And it has lots of good nutrition in there, and it's an easy recipe like that he could help me measure and do it.
I'm even doing it.
You're doing it. You're doing great. So then what we do at this point, Chris, we'd put it in there. We would put another piece of wax paper on the top of it. And then again, let the kids get a spoon, and we want to punch that down, push it down to make it really firm, because that makes our bars. I even like to use the scraper because you can push that down. But I would grease that wax paper. You could use wax paper or parchment paper. Then all you do, you don't bake it or anything at this point. It sets up for about 3 hours, and then you cut it into our bars, and it makes about 22 bars.
Very nice. Recipe online, right?
At kansassoybeans.org.
All right. And your husband approves this recipe, too. It's one of his favorites.
It is.
Right? Great for the ballpark or wherever you're going this summer. Charlene, Patton with the Kansas Soybean Commission, thank you for watching Midday in Kansas. We'll see you tomorrow morning starting at 5 a.m. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
The latest news